Good morning, everybody. My name is Scott Louser, and I'm a broker-owner of Next Home Legendary Properties based in Minot, North Dakota, with offices in some of North Dakota's largest markets. Today I'm sending you a message in support and asking for your support for David McKey as the next treasurer of the National Association of Realtors. I've known David for a long time, and I've served with him in some capacities at the National Association level, and I'm asking for your consideration for David, not just for the position of treasurer at the point where our finances are probably as crucial as any time in modern history. David has got a background in finance. He actually has a college degree, and he's applied that degree all throughout his professional life. And it's obvious to anybody that the treasurer's position is the trustee of our finances, and it's important to have somebody with that background. However, in the position of treasurer, that person also serves on the leadership team and obviously on the executive committee for the National Association. We need somebody that's got a history of advocacy. David has that history of advocacy in his state, his local association, and of course at the national level. We need somebody with a background in realtor issues. David actually served as the chairman of the insurance committee and chaired the subcommittee on flood insurance. The reason that was important at that time was the flood insurance program was about to expire, and we had David advocating for the extension of flood insurance, not just because of where he lives in Louisiana. His experience going through the Katrina catastrophe brought him to the forefront of the National Association of Realtors as one of our top spokespeople for an issue that is nationwide. And when I say nationwide, that includes where I live in North Dakota, and of course down in Louisiana. We don't experience hurricanes in North Dakota, but we had one of the worst flood issues in our state's history in my community in 2011. And David was a resource for me to turn to as far as flood insurance advocacy. He's been through crisis. Their building burned down when he was state president at the State Association of Realtors. Obviously through the Katrina catastrophe and now dealing with the virus. He's got over 100 realtors in his company, all with different needs, and David is a manager of people. Most importantly, that I think we need to take into account is that going forward, we're going to need the leaders in our association advocating issues at Congress on our behalf. David understands that the needs for the Florida or the California realtors may be different than those of the needs for Louisiana and North Dakota realtors. He's been around the country. He understands differences that apply to each market and to those realtors living and serving in those markets. David is the right choice for the National Association of Realtors to be our next treasurer, and I would ask for your support at the board of directors coming up soon. Thank you for taking the time, and please consider David McKey for treasurer.